Courtney Mermaid here and welcome back to my channel. Today is such a special day. Today is the Patreon Pod's 4th anniversary. I launched the Patreon Pod back in May of 2015 and we have grown to over 80 pod members. And I am grateful to each and every single one of my patrons who continue to help me build this epic online community and who also helped to make all of my content possible. So the pod actually started off in a very different direction. I had no idea that it was going to evolve into the beautiful entity that it is today. It started off mostly like little mermaid school snippets and tutorials. I was very vague and very lacking purpose and direction. But together over the years we have created so many amazing features, like our monthly private live stream and our mini live streams over on the private Instagram account, which is also where I get to give you guys like a real behind the scenes look at all of the inner workings and all of the projects and all of the things that go on in my little world. We also have our own Discord community chat, which has been a super awesome feature, and it's also kind of grown and evolved on its own over the last little while, and I have really come to just love hanging out in that chat and just learning about you guys. What are you up to? Seeing your photos, answering questions, watching what you're creating. Some of you are creating some really amazing work. We've also had a little bit of Animal Crossing goodness kind of peek its way in. We even made a dedicated board just for it because yes, we are, I mean, if you know me and you've been around for a while, you also know I'm something of a nerd and I do love video games, especially Animal Crossing and a little bit of Pokemon, mostly Animal Crossing these days though. And it's been so cool to see how many of you actually also really enjoy Animal Crossing as a hobby. So all of that and the monthly coloring challenge. Guys, I did not know what to expect when I started. I was like, hey, coloring pages might be fun. Let's do that. I mean, I'm making art anyways. You guys could color it. And like shock, like I had no idea. First of all, the talent oozes everywhere, but the creativity, like every month you guys come up with some astonishing like just takes on things that I would never have thought of, and I feel like I'm a pretty creative individual. So I make this line art and I'm like, okay, I think I know how they're gonna color this in. Like I think I have an idea, and every single month you guys just blow me absolutely out of the water, and I love seeing what you guys create, and more so I love getting to share what you guys create over on my Instagram stories. So I want to take a moment to thank all of my Patreon pod members, those who are currently part of the Patreon pod, those who have been, who have come, who have gone. You all mean the absolute world to me. I don't think that words could actually accurately describe the joy that I feel when I get to participate in our little community. And every time somebody new joins and I get that email and I'm like, yes, somebody new is part of the crew. And it's just become so much more than I ever could have expected it to be. I wouldn't be able to do any of this without you guys, and I love and appreciate you all so much. I am so excited to see where this next year takes us. I'm trying to kind of envision like, okay, so 2021, what's that gonna look like? I'm so excited to see where we end up and all of the new adventures that we're gonna have. I know so many of you have amazing projects on the go. You're getting new monofins, you're making new tails, you're creating new businesses, you're doing all of these things, and I cannot wait to see how all of this blossoms. So the page I am currently coloring in this video is actually the coloring challenge for May, and if you would like to grab it yourself, I do now have this page available over at shopvancouvermermaid.com, so if you'd like to do it individually. I know some people during quarantine have wanted to grab a page here and a page there who aren't part of the Patreon pod. It's totally okay. There is zero pressure. This is just a thank you video for my patrons and to kind of give you guys a little bit of insight into what goes on. But all of those pages are available, and I do have other ones available as well that are up there from previous months, so you can go check that out. Again, that was shopvancouvermermaid.com. And of course, if you are interested in joining the Patreon pod, you can swim on over to patreonpod.com. All of the information on how to join us is up there, and I have a couple of different tiers offering different options for different budgets, but all will include access to the Patreon pod private Discord community chat as well as the private Instagram. So you will still, no matter what, you will still have access to lives and behind the scenes content and the Discord chat as well as the feed. Other tiers will also include things like being in my credits, access to polls, and all of that good stuff. And the coloring challenge goes for all tiers as well. I will of course leave links and everything you need in the description box down below for you to check out. And I want to thank you again so much, my Patreon pod family. I could not do what I do without the support and the kind words and all of the behind the scenes, like above and beyond the monetary support. Those of you who take the time to message me and encourage me through my adventures and all of the ups and downs that come with being a content creator on YouTube and within the mermaid community. I love you all so, so much. However you choose to support my content, content. I appreciate you all very, very much, and I'm so grateful. And I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I look forward to catching you all in my next one. Thank you so much for watching. Happy swimming. Bye!